Oh my God, it's been such a long time since I've actually recorded myself on this camera. I can't even lie to you. I don't even know if I still remember how to work it. I've reached a point to where I understand that my strategy itself is not the reason that I'm not where I want to be when it comes to being a trader. It's literally me. I'm the reason that I'm not where I want to be when it comes to being a trader. The sign that kind of gave me this feeling or this thought, I do a lot of back testing. I test my strategy a lot. And back testing, it always does well. In back testing, my strategy is always profitable. But when I go to the live market, you know, these statistics right now, currently in the moment, do not match the type of statistics that I get in back testing. It was like a mystery to me. And it's like, of course, yes, you could say the argument, price action or whatever data that you're going off of in the past is not guaranteed to happen again in the future. But something that you do have to be realistic enough to understand is that patterns repeat themselves all the time in the market. So if patterns are repeating themselves in the past, then it's likely to repeat itself again in the future. I don't use like very old data in order to backtest my strategy. I do sometimes, but for the most part, I like using more recent data since that's a more accurate representation of what the market is more likely to be like in the current moment or in upcoming moments when I go into like a trading session. And it took me a while to get to the point to where I could realize that it's not my strategy that's the issue. I could literally backtest a month of trading that I actually traded, but in backtesting, I would do so much better in the backtesting than I would actually do in the live market. And it's crazy. Let me show y'all an example, bro. I use FX Replay to backtest, right? It is the month of December. I backtested my strategy for the month of November. But you can see, for the month of November, I started out with the account with 57K. This is back testing, so it's fake money, right? Started out with 57K, ended off with a 7K P&L. You can see my equity curve. This is in the month of November. In the month of November, with back testing, if I had perfect execution on my strategy, that I was supposed to have around the 81% win rate, P&L somewhere around 7,000 for a single account. And that's with risking the same amount of money that I would actually risk when I'm trading live in the market. And this would be for one account. I trade with prop firms, so this would be 7,000 times 5 on this max potential, unless I use more than one prop firm at once, which currently I don't do that. But even though I'm at the point now to where I understand I need to work on myself just as much as I work on my strategy, I still optimize my strategy a lot. But this is back testing session to where I have a little bit more data put into it. So you can see this is starting out on January 1st, 2025, and it goes up to November 30th. But if I go and I actually look at my live accounts do not model this. So I had to stop and think for a while. I'm doing all these optimizations to my strategy to be able to make my strategy be a little bit different. Be able to make my strategy be a little bit more effective. Why is it that I'm not pulling these same results? Because think about it. Technically, if I traded from there, then that means that on each account, I would have generated somewhere around 30K worth of P&L, or maybe 29, 28K. That's something that can be like looked upon. The fact that my strategy is yielding for me to be able to do this, but it haven't came to reality yet. So that means that it must be something that's stopping the bridge from connecting. So I had to think about it for a moment. What could be the thing that's stopping the bridge from connecting? I think of it like the scientific method. So you have controlled variables and you have independent variables. So the independent variables are the variables that stay the same. The controlled variables are the variables that make the difference. So in this case, I would be the controlled variable. I am the person that can change. I'm the person that can do things different. But in essence, the strategy is supposed to stay the same. So that means that the controlled variable, which is me, has better outcomes under certain circumstances or resulting from certain actions. So technically, if I take these same actions that I'm doing in back testing and I familiarize myself with them and I train myself to do them over and over and over again, I bring them over into the live market, then I will be able to yield somewhat similar results that I'm yielding in back testing. I said all this to say that I'm about to start putting more focus into myself, and I kind of want to share the methods with y'all that I'm gonna be using to, I guess you could say, rewire my mind when it comes to this, because with trading is really like really a mental game. It's crazy. You would think that coming into trading is all a game about just intelligence or knowledge about the charts, technical analysis, all type of these things, but no, really the biggest things in trading is the knowledge of yourself, understanding of yourself, and understanding of analytics. Use the analytics to find you a pathway to walk on, and then understand yourself to understand the things that could make you want to get off of this path. And then if you could do that, and you can like add these two things together, it's like crazy. Bro, something else too. Something else that's a little cool. I'm not sponsored by FX Replay, so don't think that I am, right? But I want to show y'all something. It's like these battles, right? I've only joined one of them, but it's very enjoyable. They let you like have trading competitions against other players, so you can see that my strategy works very well, even compared to other traders. Like a lot of these traders in here, they was abandoning the challenge because they would, you know, boom, get cooked. Some traders that actually did pretty well. Basically, all I'm trying to say is, if you want to be successful in trading, then I strongly believe that you should put a lot of time and effort into yourself and your habits. Maybe even more time into yourself and your habits than your actual strategy itself. And I would say the best way to do it is to find a set of rules or find guidelines that you have to stay between. You have to stay between these guidelines, and you force yourself to listen to these guidelines. These guidelines have to be so simple that if you even break them a little bit, it's so obvious to you that you're breaking it. One guideline that I have, I will not trade after 9:15. Why will I not trade after 9:15? Because with my analytics that I've gathered, 9:15 I lose more trades than I win after that time. So if I lose more trades than I win, let's just not take any trades after that time. So as soon as 9:15 hit, it goes off in my head. I get like a mental alarm. Wow, it's 9:15. You're not supposed to be trading right now. If I continue to trade past that moment, you gotta have some type of consequence. I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna take your own phone. You're gonna ground yourself or something. Like, you gotta do something. But like, main thing is, you just gotta be aware. Just try to make yourself aware of your habits. Like, I don't even care. Like, as soon as you feel yourself breaking your rules, like, I don't care if you just gotta keep saying don't do it in your head. Just say don't do it, 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 don't do it. Like, I don't care. You gotta do something that can convince you to stop it. Something, do something. Anyway, yeah, if y'all want more specific techniques on what I do or what I will be doing in order to just really tone up everything mentally and psychologically for myself, then just let me know in the comments or something like that, or y'all can hit me up on the other socials. I don't care. I'll make a video on it. Things that I've done that help me, that y'all can do to help y'all self also. Like I said, just let me know. It's been a while. And then I got my new trading name. I decided to go ahead and change this channel over to the trading channel, which is a little interesting to me. And yeah, that's it.